What is up, everybody? This is Charles Morse here, and I have some great news that a Nintendo Direct is happening very soon. I'm going to talk to you guys about that. Perhaps my guess that I made that a Nintendo Direct was probably going to happen this month or September. My guess would have probably have been right as much as everybody else's rumors. So let me get into the details of why I thought I was correct. Now, I was probably correct because it would have made perfect sense that they do a Nintendo Direct this month instead of just waiting to have like a Nintendo Direct and then announce how their online paid online service is going to work. And it would have made sense that they would do it this month. Now, it was estimated, I would say it was estimated that, or I should say, it was, the rumor said that the Nintendo Direct was planned to happen on the 9th. And to be honest with you, that rumor might be true because it's not a Sunday. The last people who got who were trying to get everybody hyped up that Nintendo Direct has happened on July 22nd, that rumor was completely false, according to RGT85, because that day was a Sunday, and video game companies really don't have a business day on a Sunday. Now, on the other hand, this might be a time where Nintendo would announce their latest up-to-date games to get everybody excited for the holiday. And they're probably going to announce games that are going to be coming out in 2019. Now, I'll be just completely honest with you. 2019 might be one of the Nintendo Switch's biggest years. I know 2017 and 2018 have been a great success for the Nintendo Switch, but 2019 could probably be even better. That you got Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, and I'm really excited for that game. I'm really excited to play Kanto's remake. Now, if I were really, really guessing that their next Pokemon franchise was going to be another remake, I would have wanted it to be a Johto remake, like playing another remake of the Johto region, and you'd be playing a Crystal remake on the Nintendo Switch. Now just think about how awesome that'd be. That would be completely nice. it would also be kind of like, you know how Pokemon X and Y are on the 3DS? And then, right at E3 of 2014, they just threw Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire at us. So maybe that could happen with the Switch. Maybe you could get Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. And you could also have, I'm just going to make up the title of their next Pokemon franchise. I'm not Nintendo, so I can't confirm what the next title of the Pokemon game would be. But if I had to make a name for it, it would probably be Pokemon Shining Crystal. And then, actually no, like Pokemon Sparkle Crystal. And, I don't know if there was a second game that had to go with Pokemon Crystal. But anyway, yeah, there could be like a Pokemon Crystal remake, and then another game that would go along with that would be, well, I don't know. But yeah, you could, what I'm saying is you could probably expect you could expect another 2 pair of Pokemon games on the Switch come out right after Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. So, that's my guess on how all of this is going to work. And I'm quite excited about it. Now, another thing is, this rumor also said that at the last, at the very last, few minutes of this Nintendo Direct, you could probably get more details on Pokemon, Super Smash Bros. Just like how Super Smash Bros. Was like completely just thrown out there on the March 8th Nintendo Direct, and everybody was so hyped up for that game. Even I am. I own every single Super Smash Bros. Series. I own up from this Nintendo 64 up to the Wii U. And also the 3DS. I've got Melee. I also have Brawl. And then I also have the 3DS and the Wii U. Now, when I get the Switch version in December, I would completely own all of the Super Smash Bros. Franchises series. And that would make me really happy. Well, I'd be happy to own all of them. And Ultimate almost kind of matches the speed of Melee. Yeah, everybody's been calling Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Melee HD. And they're not too far off when they're saying that, because it really does look like a high-def Melee. So, back to the Nintendo Direct. You're expected to really be prepared for a Nintendo Direct coming mid-March. And that's where I made my guess. Now, if it didn't happen in mid-August, and it happened like in September. I wouldn't be disappointed. I wouldn't have been disappointed if it didn't happen this month. But at the same time, I would not be surprised because Nintendo can really just like throw stuff out there at you, regardless of rumors. That rumors just get you hyped up for something. But Nintendo is the one that makes the decisions here. Nintendo would just decide to just throw out a Nintendo Direct at you when you don't expect it. That I don't know if this ever happened. I'm not sure if there was a rumor that that last March was March 8th of this year, if that was a rumor of a Nintendo Direct happening back then. But it might have not. I highly don't remember it being a rumor. The only thing that I've read on Facebook was that a Nintendo Direct was confirmed by Nintendo themselves. It wasn't really a rumor. And then when I saw that Nintendo was confirming a Nintendo Direct, I knew that this was going to happen. And this one bottom line with Nintendo confirming a Nintendo Direct is it gets people hyped up like a rumor, but at the same time, when Nintendo confirms something that a Nintendo Direct is going to happen, you can still have that hype and then not be disappointed. There's a difference between Nintendo confirming a Nintendo Direct and then just spreading a rumor around that a Nintendo Direct will happen just to get people hyped up, and then when the Direct doesn't happen, people just lose that hype. And to me, that's just disappointing to gamers. That people would just throw out a rumor just to get people hyped up, and then when it doesn't happen, when the rumor does not even happen on that exact date that the rumor was, where that rumored Nintendo Direct was supposed to happen, people just get disappointed. They get disappointed because that rumor appeared to be, like, really false. Now, a lot of times, rumors don't necessarily... Not every rumor that everybody makes is going to be wrong here. What I'm going to say is that this rumor... I'm not going to say that this rumor is completely wrong. It could be a little early. Like, it could happen probably the 16th, which is mid-August on the calendar. And possibly what's expected in this Direct, you could probably hear about their Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch coming out. And there was this rumor that I heard from a friend when I was playing Animal Crossing New Leaf one day. And she said that Animal Crossing for the Switch would probably be expected to come out the same time that the Nintendo paid online service starts next month. So maybe that rumor be true. Maybe Animal Crossing for the Switch will be out in 2019. They might want to be working on that game more. So if the Nintendo Direct does not happen this month, and Nintendo wants to keep on waiting to have like a Nintendo Direct, say, excuse me, October, then that would be Nintendo's decision right there. Maybe the rumor that Nintendo Direct is happening on the 9th of August could end up being false, but we'd have to see. I'd honestly think that Nintendo would want to make a Nintendo Direct on the month before explaining their online servers, because I don't see a Nintendo Direct ever being like about an hour long. Most Nintendo Directs I've watched were about 30 minutes. Now, never once in history of Nintendo Directs have I ever seen them made an hour long, except for E3s. Yeah, E3s are really big presentations, and that's where Nintendo wants to bring out all of their upcoming titles to you through E3. Games that would happen this year and next year. But this E3 wasn't really, didn't really announce a whole lot on that stuff. And that's why the sales was dropping, pretty low. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you what I would be expecting. Now, you'd be expecting Animal Crossing for the Switch to be at this Nintendo Direct. You probably be considering that Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is being released in November. You would also expect to get more news and info on how Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee would work. And I could really make a highly educated guess that Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu would be in that Nintendo Direct. Because November is approaching fast. You have September, October, November, which is 3 more months from now. And it is clear that you'd be hearing about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. With that said, you're probably not going to hear about the next Pokemon franchise that's coming out. Like the next 2 pair of Pokemon games that are coming out. Until we approach next year's E3. Now, I could really make a good, educated guess on the next the next pair of Pokemon games coming out getting news about the new Pokemon games that are coming out next E3. Like, I believe I have heard a post on Facebook it might have came from some sort of media site, that these two Pokemon games are not just the only two Pokemon games that you're getting on Nintendo Switch. You're gonna get, I heard you're gonna get two more. The Pokemon Company was in development of making two more Pokemon games that for the Switch. Now, do we know what these two titles are going to be called? No, I have no idea. And the Shining Crystal name that I was thinking of for the Johto remake, that was just a made-up name. I don't know what the next two Pokemon games are going to be called. That was just my guess. Now, Super Smash Bros. Being in this direct would be a really confirmed in this Nintendo Direct. Now, will you hear news about Warframe? Possibly not. But you'd also get more info, possibly on Nintendo 3DS titles coming out. Fall is approaching fast, and I believe I heard that Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS was going to come out this fall. So, you could probably hear about Luigi's Mansion coming out. I'm hyped up for the game. I played it since the GameCube was out. And that game was actually a really, really fun ghost hunting game. In fact, I played it, like, toward October when Halloween was approaching. I would almost play no other game except that one. Just to get into, like, the scary Halloween spirit. And I would be honest, I'd play Luigi's Mansion on 3DS to get into that scary, spooky Halloween spirit again. It's a game that I'm really hyped up for, and I want to see it. I want to see the Luigi's Mansion come out for the 3DS, let's say, possibly in mid-October. That's my guess right there. And you have other games that have been released for the 3DS, but the main one that I was really focused on was Luigi's Mansion. Because I love that game so much. I loved completing the game, like one floor of the mansion, like level, I should say, and then challenging myself to complete the game again on the next level, and then keep on trying to beat each level. And after every level, the game gets harder and harder. They start you off easy, but then as you complete each time getting Mario out of his painting after defeating Bowser, you get a new level of difficulty. And that was the fun part about Luigi's Mansion. It was like playing Luigi's Mansion online a little, but it was making the computer's level difficulty more difficult, I should say. And that was one reason why you would always want to play Luigi's Mansion. Because that game was always a challenge, I should say. Now, the Nintendo Direct, I keep going back and forth about it and what to expect at this Nintendo Direct, and completely just going back and forth. I'm not an organized person when it comes to explaining these Nintendo Directs to people, or these rumors, whatever the case may be. But back to the Direct, I could possibly say that the rumor might be true, but I don't think it would have been August 9th. They probably would want a few more days to complete, like, probably get games worked on more before they announce it. And the 9th sounds like it's an early date in October. Now, if I were really, really expecting something, I would be expecting to happen on August 10th. Now, if this doesn't happen this month, I would not be surprised. Like I said, again, Nintendo can be unpredictable. The rumors can get you hyped up for a Nintendo Direct happening when they think that it's going to happen. But all rumors actually do is they can get you hyped up for absolutely nothing, to be honest. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, the Nintendo Direct might not happen this month. Again, whoever's making these rumors can end up getting people hyped up for nothing. I say that again every time, but really, that's what just rumors do. They just get you hyped up for absolutely nothing. Now, rarely rumors will be true. But basically, I won't believe that a rumor is actually true until Nintendo actually confirms that you have guessed the confirmed confirmed date on having a Nintendo Direct. That's the only time I believe that rumors are true. I'll be honest, rumors get me hyped up for a Nintendo Direct happening. But at the same time, I also feel that this would be completely false. Now, I'll be honest with you. That's what I really think of these rumors. But I mean, anybody can give me negative comments like, as in, well, Charles, you're just, you don't know anything about Nintendo. You don't know how to get into their, like, you don't know how to go on websites and actually, find out when they're having a Nintendo Direct. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't want to find out when Nintendo is having these, directs by going to their websites, because I don't want to ruin the hype. And I don't want to ruin when the direct would really be happening. I don't believe when Nintendo Directs happen when a rumor comes out. I believe when Nintendo Directs happen when Nintendo confirms it. Such as everybody was expecting a Nintendo Direct in January, but what did we get? We actually got like a Direct Mini. So necessarily, that rumor wasn't really false. They got the Nintendo Direct part false, but in place of that, you got a Nintendo Direct Mini. So, maybe it could turn out that this rumor could actually turn out to be a Nintendo Direct Mini. Who knows? But, y'all need to understand. When you make a rumor, your rumor could end up being false. Because if a rumor comes out and Nintendo does not confirm that they're having a Nintendo Direct that release date, don't expect to get your hopes up that Nintendo Direct would happen on that date. You confirmed that a Nintendo Direct would be happening in that rumor. If Nintendo doesn't confirm that they're planning to have a Nintendo Direct that date, then that pretty much just gets your hype down. Now, I'm going to talk about games I'm expecting. As I said before, Luigi's Mansion could be a game that could be shown at this Nintendo Direct, whenever they have it. Yes, the rumor says August 9th, but is it seriously going to be August 9th? Could it eventually be later than that? Maybe. Of course, and the GameCube said that the October could be the latest for Nintendo to have a Nintendo Direct. And they said that this rumor could end up being true because they think that Nintendo would announce their games that are going to come out later this year, and then in September they would make like a video explaining their Nintendo Switch paid online service. And it could be possible, but again, I'm not going to get my hopes up if this rumor ends up being false. My hype for rumors end up being true is completely low. Meaning, as in, I'm not going to get hyped up for something that turns out to be absolutely false. Would I completely get my hopes up for, let's see, well, let me think here. You think I would absolutely get my hopes up for something somebody told me that, hey, I heard rumor that, I'm trying to think of a rumor that somebody actually told me. I'll just say this. Well, let me see. I remember in college that there was this one kid that got into the vending machine and he was stuffing snacks from a vending machine in his pockets. But how did he get kicked out of that building? He got he got kicked out by security because the security cameras actually saw what this guy was doing. And they saw that this kid was stuffing snacks down his like shirt pockets and that stuff. And security busted him for that, and he got kicked out of the college because of that reason. Well, my next term, I come back, and then I hear one of my friends saying that, did you hear the rumor? The same kid that was stuffing shirts or stuffing snacks down his pocket and that stuff, he's coming back. I said, seriously? You're going to convince me that the same kid that just got kicked out last term is seriously going to end up coming back to the same college? I'm like, no. But, yeah, I seriously did not believe this person's rumor about the same kid that was kicked out for stealing from a vending machine was going to come back to the college that after that, after like a term or so. And that can explain my reasons why I don't believe rumors can actually be true until they're actually confirmed by that company that they're literally going to have a Nintendo Direct on the date that rumor was made, or when that rumor Direct date was expected. Even Minecraft says that always assume that rumors are going to be false, which I would totally agree on Minecraft. When you go to the menu, once in a while, and it will say, always believe that rumors are false. Or always assume that rumors are false. And they're right on that. But the only ones that truly know when they're going to have a Direct is Nintendo. And once in a while, I'll completely know when a Nintendo Direct will happen when I see Facebook posts from, like, Nintendo enthusiasts or whatever, say that they're going to have a Direct on that date. And I trust Nintendo. Nintendo is my source of being updates, or, I mean, in my kind of source about knowing about when games are coming out. I trust them to honestly tell me when they're going to have a Nintendo Direct. I don't really trust rumors. Now, my trust on rumors, again, as I said, are really low. Could Nintendo possibly have a Nintendo Direct, like, somewhere later in August? It's a possibility that that might happen. So, games, let me switch from talking about rumors for a second, or a minute or two, and let me just talk about what games could be expected. Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. You can hear more updates about this Luigi's Mansion remake from the GameCube. on the 3DS. And you could probably hear, this is a possibility. You probably might be able to hear more about Splatoon 2 DLC. And maybe more Fire Emblem Warriors DLC. Possible. Maybe some updates about DLC coming to Super Mario Odyssey. You never know. Maybe updates about Kirby Star Allies DLC. That's also a possibility that it could be in a Nintendo Direct. What other games are expected to have like some update news? I honestly would not know. Warframe, I highly doubt it. I would not be completely knowledgeable about what games are going to be coming to the Switch. Or what kind of DLC is coming to what games. I'd have to watch the Nintendo Direct to find out. But the only games that I know that are going to get DLC are the ones that I own. And I already own Pokken Tournament DX, which be possible that there could be another set of DLC that is coming out for Pokken Tournament. Maybe late in the future. I mean, later this future. Maybe you can be expected to get some new trainer outfits. Maybe another outfit for Nia and I'm just going to guess what this new DLC Pokemon would actually be, and it could be I'm gonna take a guess. It could be well, this could be my guess right here. It could be Magmortar. Like, Magmortar is probably one of the Pokemon that has the I played the Pokemon series. I played X. I got my Magmortar to have like an attack or a special attack by over 150. I got it to go up to like about 160. Now that's pretty good for a level 50 Magmortar right there. Cause you got Blastoise. And Blastoise has like a pretty balanced amount of power. And so does Charizard with his grab move up with hurling the target up to the air to actually having that other ground move or that other grab move set where Charizard hurls their target up to the air and then breathe an intense flamethrower at the target. And that has a good amount of power too. So Charizard's power is pretty much balanced. So is So is Aegislash and Blastoise. And Magmortar actually would sound like he could be a really, really good choice for another pair of DLC in Pokken Tournament DX. So, the games I own are Pokken Tournament DX, Fire Emblem Warriors, and Super Mario Odyssey. Of course, those are just the cartridges that I own. The other games that I have are Splatoon 2. I own Minecraft, both the online and the Nintendo Switch version. I have I also have Blaster Master Zero. I have Shantae and the Pirate Curse. I own Sonic Mania. But, I'll be completely honest, I don't think any more DLC will be coming to Sonic Mania. I think the only pair of DLC that we would get and be the last pair of DLC would be that Ray and Mighty DLC. I don't think that Sega would release another pair of DLC for Sonic Mania. But it could also turn out that probably by 2020, somewhere around there, Sega might also release another pair of DLC for Sonic Mania. And here's my thought on that. Video game companies can surprise you when you don't expect it. Like, they could throw you info about games you never heard of that are going to come out for the Switch. Or any other generation console that all of you people would own out there. Such as like an Xbox One X or a PS5. And those companies can throw games at you when game info when you don't expect it. Now, can I think of any more DLC that would actually come out for the Nintendo Switch? My thoughts are not completely sure about what to expect, but I will say this. When I see anything from Nintendo Enthusiast or whatever, or hear from the company themselves that they're releasing a game for different consoles, I'll believe them. And I'll be completely honest. Companies that tell when they're going to release something, okay, that's promised that they're going to release it when they say that they will. same thing as Nintendo Direct. When Nintendo confirms that Nintendo Direct is going to happen, that's when the Nintendo Direct is going to happen. And if it's a rumor that says that Nintendo Direct is going to happen, the chances of that happening are very low. Because first of all, you make that rumor, first off, you're not Nintendo. So, how can you go on, like, a website and read somebody else's rumor that Nintendo Direct is going to happen, and then all of a sudden you say, okay, so I believe that this rumor is completely true, that Nintendo will have a Nintendo Direct on this release date that I made the rumor. Now, I'm not saying that I make rumors, I'm just saying that that's what other people would say. Rumors, people that would go on, like, a website or a fan site, whatever the case is, they would go and they would try to find rumors on when a Nintendo Direct is happening, or when they think it's gonna happen. But to be completely honest with you, the rumors that people make out there, to being it really true, is completely low. Its chances of that Nintendo Direct happening on that rumored guess is completely low. And the chances of it happening are really low until Nintendo actually confirms that they're going to have a Nintendo Direct on that date. That's where the rumor starts to become a confirmed date. The rumor doesn't actually become a confirmed Nintendo Direct date on when the Direct is happening until Nintendo confirms it. So technically, this makes rumors much less than becoming true. Because you're not going to believe that a rumor is true until Nintendo confirms that they're going to have a Nintendo Direct on that date. So I would believe that RGT85 would completely believe me on me saying that a rumored Nintendo Direct is not basically going to become true until Nintendo confirms it. And sometimes rumors can actually end up being true. Am I going to say all rumors are true? No. This one could end up being false. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But there's also a good chance that Nintendo may want to have a Nintendo Direct this month, before the end of August arrives, and then probably starting September 1st, we're probably going to get notifications on our Switches about how Nintendo's online service, or paid online service, is going to work. So, we have to see what the future brings us. Alright? Now, I'll probably be seeing more videos about this rumor Nintendo Direct, but I do trust other sources to be completely honest on if they think that this rumor is like true or not. You have the GameCube, you have the Switch Force, and then you also have Spawn Wave. And Spawn Wave is actually a really good way of finding out about games that Nintendo is releasing, but haven't really made a Nintendo Direct. So Spawnwave is actually a trusted source of gamer information. And I would not even want to go on any rumored sites about games that are expected to release in the future. So, my bottom line on this video was rumors that get people hyped up and that stuff. I clearly don't believe rumors that are like thrown at you in videos, and that's all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys like what I'm saying is, because hopefully it's gonna help most of you people out there. It's gonna help most of you think about what I said in this video. You always want to try to believe that a rumor is going to be false. Most of the time, the rumor is false. Until Nintendo confirms that the rumor is true. But if I hear nothing from Nintendo about the rumor being true, I believe that the rumor be completely false. Because a rumor, as a way I look at it, as in, people would want a Nintendo Direct on that specific date, and it ends up not happening because Nintendo normally keeps silent about when rumors are put over the internet just to get people hyped up. And I normally don't hear about a Nintendo Direct happening until I see Facebook posts saying from my Nintendo News or Nintendo enthusiasts. I trust some sites, but I don't trust people who spread rumors about these things. I hope you guys liked this conversation that I've had. I hope you liked the video that I made. Yeah, leave me a comment about what I said. Be sure to let me know about. Let me be sure about did you like what I said about rumors end up being false most of the time? Did you people like what I talked about in this video? Leave me a comment, and dislike this video if you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. And I'm not even really going to care if most of you people out there want to throw negative comments out there, because, oh, you don't know what Nintendo's doing. Hey, you don't go on their websites and you don't find out when their Nintendo Directs are gonna happen or when you think it's gonna happen. So how could you say that the rumors that we make are completely, like, false. You don't own, you don't know where this rumored information comes out from, so how could you say that these rumors are false? Like I said, bad news. I I do my research from other YouTubers who actually spectate on whether your rumors are true or false. And my most trusted company that would tell me if a rumor is true would be Nintendo themselves. Also, from Nintendo Enthusiast or My Nintendo News. Be sure to like and comment on this video, and I will talk to you on the next video. This is Charles Morris signing out. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next video.